Hey there, welcome back to Project Management Made Easy. So I heard that most people would rather die than do a presentation. If that's the case, we need to have a talk. That's why today we're going to be covering how to present well using visuals. So let's get to it.
How many bad PowerPoint presentations have you had to sit through? Too many? Yeah, me too. The thing is, bad presentations happen to the best of us all the time. The good news? We have the power to make them better. Let's go through 5 ways to make your PowerPoint presentation absolutely stellar. As a project manager, you're well acquainted with the world of planning. So why would this not apply to your presentations? Write a proper script so that your presentation is not all over the place. I can't tell you how many presentations I've sat through where there was no logical flow. Your audience will stop paying attention as soon as your slides stop making sense. Writing a script will help keep your thoughts organized and allow you to think clearly about your objectives. More importantly, when you have a script, you can start thinking about the visuals to go with it, just like a Hollywood director. When someone puts up a slide during a presentation, you immediately go ahead and read everything that's on it in a matter of seconds. If the speaker is still on point number 1, you'll be wildly bored. When you plan out your visuals, make sure that the exact thing that you're talking about is on the screen and nothing else. For example, if your presentation is about the new models of Teslas coming out in the next 5 years, you don't want to put all the models and their details on one slide. Take them one at a time, or you'll distract and bore your audience. And this is way more impressive. This is the worst, most lazy way to make a PowerPoint presentation. Taking your script and basically dumping it on the slides. Please don't do this. First of all, no one wants to read it and no one will. You're supposed to help your audience visualize your presentation and keep them engaged. If you just give them a bunch of words on a slide, you may as well send them an email. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to read. Next, let's talk about design. Now that we've established that you can't use paragraphs, let's talk about what you can use. PowerPoint offers many cool ways to spruce up your presentation, but what we really want to focus on is being minimalistic yet effective. First of all, we have alignment. To have good alignment, all you have to do is place any copy on either the left or right-hand side of the page, as anything else is difficult to read and looks unprofessional. Next, let's talk about fonts. Use fonts such as Helvetica, Arial, or Calibri, as they are easiest to read on screens. If you want to use fancy fonts, only use them as headers or titles. If we look at the background, you want to make sure that if you're using a white background, that you use either a dark gray or a blue for easier reading. If your company uses a dark background template, opt for a very light gray or cream in terms of font. You may want to increase the font size as well, again, for easier reading. Here's an example of what a good slide would look like. It has just enough to keep them engaged, and it's clutter-free. Finally, let's look at images. Images are great at helping you tell your story. Use them sparingly. Not every slide must have an image. Look back at your script and figure out what the best places would be to place an image, because it will help your audience zone in on what you're trying to say. So that's it. If you do these 5 things when creating your presentations, you'll find that your team will be more engaged. Don't forget to send your script and slides over to someone for a second opinion. If you have any suggestions on how to put together effective visuals, comment below and share your thoughts so we can eradicate boring PowerPoint presentations one idea at a time.
So that's it for mastering visuals in your presentations. Next week, we'll talk about body language. See you then!